Intros for YouTubers with an audience, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing a new game, Hazy Mind. Let's play. My thoughts fragment my mind like shards of glass. I can feel each suicidal thought slicing me from within. And a bunch of happy pills, they look so tasty. I'm tired of battling with my own mind, with each day growing increasingly burdensome. Antidepressants and sleeping pills, my daily allies, will yet again become today's escape from this world. Ooh, she's got some demons. Or he, I think it was a she. She's got some demons. Internally, I'm screaming in pain, but the fear of what death might bring holds me back. Is it worth the fight, even when everything inside is pleading for surrender? Death seems like a relief, but what if it's just a different kind of pain? Thoughts spin in my mind, but my heart keeps on beating. My hallucinations morph into terrifying creatures squirming in my mind like worms offering no peace. To be fair, I don't think, even the video game Worms, they weren't particularly offering peace either, so I guess it sort of makes sense that worms are sent straight from Satan himself is what we're learning. If a worm could, a worm would end, it would control the entire world. We'd have another world war with worms. World War Worms. Is it Team 17 who makes Worms games? That's your next game right there. World War Worms. You're welcome. A bottle of pills in my hands, my heart pounding in my chest. A terrifying real reminder of the life I wish to end. I understand how strongly emotions overwhelm me. I understand how long I've thought about this, but my brain continues to look for reasons not to do it. In the end, my self-hatred still wins. The pills feel as icy as snow, their coldness seeps through my skin, swiftly seeping away the last remnants of doubt. Closing my eyes, I swallow them one by one. My mind starts to fog from the pills I've taken. How many pills do you take for antidepressants? Isn't it just one? Or is it like a stackable? Is it a stackable trait? Do you have, if you've got depression maxed out, do you like stack up? Stack up on pills? A strange moment of silence ensues. It's as if the world has slowed its rotation, giving me time to reconcile with my fate. The sensation of the pills in the back of my throat feels like a sharp blow to the back, a confirmation of the irreversible decision I've just made. The world starts to slowly fade away, as if someone is gradually turning down the brightness on the TV. Oh, did we just OD? My consciousness becomes foggy. Thoughts mingle, quickly turn into meaningless chaos. I hear my own breathing, its cycle getting quieter and less frequent. The last thing I feel is the heaviness of my eyelids, which close involuntarily. I surrender to lifeless yet soothing oblivion. Sleep. It comes like a wave, sweeping me into an impenetrable depth. I surrender without resistance. Suddenly, a glimmer sparkles in the darkness, and I can see a dream. The surrounding darkness starts morphing, dreams within it stir, stories both frightening and familiar. These are scenes from my life, moments of both happiness and suffering. Oh yes, I'm always happiest when I'm picking flowers, and I'm suffering most when someone's playing with my hair. How fucking dare you get your fucking hands off of me, bitch. As each second passes, those images become more vivid, adopting shapes, colors, and sounds. Some of them are kind, reminding me of the times when I laughed, when I was happy. Oh shit, that's fucking creepy as hell. There are dreams that pierce me, reminding me of what led me here. I dive deeper and deeper into the dream. It's like a journey through my own soul. And suddenly, in the endless depth, I begin to see light. It's a warm, muted glow that beckons me from the darkness. I'm drawn to this light, like a moth enticed by fire. And when I touch this light, I can feel it start to fill me. God, I wish. Rousing me from the dark sleep. I've always wanted to just be filled by light, you know what I'm saying? Just penetrated woefully. Literally like, you just stick a flashlight up against your hand and you can just see like all the veins and shit through it. Imagine what that would look like in your stomach, you know what I'm saying? My eyes open. I feel the solid surface of the bed comforting my body. My head is still foggy, but it no longer pains me the way I did before. Why'd you have square irises, you fucking robot? My consciousness slowly returns. Something is off. Everything around me looks unfamiliar, even though I know it's my space. Memories spin in my head like flashing images, but I can't piece them together in a coherent whole. Into a coherent whole. Strange sentence. It's a feeling of emptiness, as if a part of me is missing. Names, faces, moments, everything is plunged into a disorganized mess, deemed unreachable for my mind. I'm finding it harder to breathe. My mind screams, "Mom, spaghetti," seeking answers I don't have. Everything around me starts to seem distant and insignificant. I'm lost in my own world. Is this a staring competition? I think you'll win. Oh, you got them sleepless looking eyes. That is a trend on TikTok, girl. You'd be trending right now. Holy shit. Realization sets in. I've forgotten everything. Who I am, where I'm from. My existence is erased. I'm too scared to move, to breathe, because even these sensations feel new and alien. With each breath I attempt to remember, but it only results in a greater panic. The world around me begins to crumble, like an abandoned building eroding as time passes. I sense that I'm moving farther away from myself with each passing second. Fear wraps around me, squeezing my heart, and I can't find an escape. Gravity feels doubled. My body fails to resist, falling back into a bed. The moment my body touches the bed, there's an instant relief. It's an unexpected calm in the midst of chaos. You doze off, you lose sleepy. I feel the warmth of a foreign hand slowly passing through my hair. Despite consciousness stirring again, the desire to leave the comfortable sanctuary of my bed has disappeared. However, in the end, I decide to find out what was so tenderly guarding my peace. I love what you've done with your makeup. It's very grunge-core.
Hello. You've
Oh.
finally woken up.
Voice acting. Hello.
You must be feeling lost and confused right now, unsure of where you are and who I am.
Well, seeing as your makeup, you have those little things above and below your eyes, I'm going to assume that you're a juggalo. Am I correct? And I feel so comfortable around juggalos.
Don't worry. I'm here to help you.
Okay. You're angel.
I need to tell you something that might be hard for you to hear, but it's important that you know.
She's a very pretty voice.
This isn't the first time this has
Crushing on a JPEG.
You've woken up with no memory before.
Oh, this happened before? My narcoleptic. Oh, that's the fucking disease where you forget everything. This is ironic, isn't it? That I can't remember the fucking the fucking thing where you can't remember things. Oh, God. I have a great joke, but I think the irony is rubbed off on me. I'm just going to move on.
Every night, your memory is reset. You cannot remember yesterday or any day before that.
Oh my God, I'm like a Tamagotchi. My battery runs out and I've forgotten everything.
After a failed suicide attempt, you went through a lot of stress, and that's why you can't remember things.
Still on brand for a Tamagotchi. No motherfuckers, you cannot leave me alone for 5 seconds. Who are you?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My apologies. My name is Marana. Your mom hired me to look after you, as every night you wake up, oblivious to the world around you.
Don't we just stan our mum? Isn't our mum the best fucking wingman in the world? Not only does she get us a personal carer, she makes her hot. Fucking W, mum.
My role is to be a beacon in the early hours, to help you navigate through the confusion.
If a girl ever describes herself as a beacon, that's an immediate red flag for me, because you know those motherfuckers, they read nothing but horoscopes. Every single day on Twitter. That's how they plan their day. If their horoscope says something bad, they're fucking bedrotting for the entire day and they're waiting for the next horoscope to roll around.
Of course, I am
I'm
also
a
here
beacon.
to assist you in regaining your memory.
Oh my God, do you have like a fucking... Oh my God. Imagine if she just vlogged your entire life the day before and you just like woke up and sat down and watched what you did the day before with her. Every single day. I'd be fucking so embarrassed. I don't want to see my life. It's bad enough that I have to record these little tidbits of it where it's in a controlled environment.
By the
My
way,
God.
my duty is to provide you with a guide on what to do when I'm not around, and where to find essential items you might need.
You're telling me you're gonna leave me, you
Here,
bitch.
this is the guide. As you can see, it's a bit worn out since you've used it prior.
Okay.
In case of emergencies, the first aid kit is in your cabinet, the very bottom. You'll instantly recognize it. It looks like a typical first aid kit.
She's very, like, you know, old-fashioned looking. Why doesn't she just stick and poke this onto my fucking skin so I always have it? You know? I feel like this, if I forget every single thing, I should probably have a little stick and poke tattoo on my arm, you know? Just a nice little, like, a nice little shopping list right here. Just all the way down.
Just to be on the safe side, I've sketched a picture of it here in the guide, so you can be sure you found the right box.
Did you drop out of art school? Looks very simple. Couldn't have given me a bit of colour. Bit of contrast. Even your perspective's a little fucked.
To get to the kitchen...
Then again, we shouldn't bully people who leave art school. We've learned our lesson, everyone.
Then take a left. That's where you'll find the kitchen.
Do I really need to know where the kitchen is in a house? Surely, like, how many rooms do you have in, like, your typical house? Like, 5, 6? Is it really going to be difficult for me to find out where the fucking kitchen is?
If something happens to either of us, dial 911. That's the number for emergency services. Your phone is on the table.
Okay, what's a phone? If we're going this far to that I won't even remember what 911 is, how do I know what a phone is?
The phone is switched on and fully charged. You've always had a knack for figuring out how to use it, so I'm sure you won't have any issues there.
Okay, never mind. She just fucking parred me off by fucking just telling me that I'm a fucking tech whiz. You know, I'm the fucking person that you call when you've got Wi-Fi problems, you know? I'm the family member who's like, the techie one, because he plays on a computer. You know, that's me. Even if I can't remember what a computer is.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Yes, come on, Morana.
Right.
You
If you have
Moranus.
to call an ambulance, you'll need to know your address. It's 4 Buttiff Street, Arc City.
Wait a minute. How did she forget? She's holding a fucking list. Or is this me holding it? I guess this is more a POV, isn't it? But still, you wrote it, and you give it to me every single day you were just holding it. How do you forget? Am I contagious? Oh my god, do I rub off on you? Fuck, we should go for dinner. What's dinner? How do we order food? Where are we going? Who are you?
It might be a bit challenging to remember right now, so I understand.
Slurp.
However, everything I have just told you is written down on this note. Please, keep it safe and always have it with you, okay?
You have a very Comic Sans inspired handwriting, Miss Morana, I must say. Okay.
Great. You're doing very well.
This feels like some weird... It's starting to get into like weird ASMR territory now.
Now, to add a
You're
little
doing
joy to the
so
moment,
great.
I've prepared something special for you.
Stay awake. Keep eye contact. I've never had someone look at me as long as you have. Good boy. Sorry, what were you saying? Add a little joy to the moment. You've prepared something special for me. Aw.
I cooked your all-time favorite dish, toast with egg.
What's an egg?
It's important to fuel your body. After eating, I can give you a tour around your room and help you discover more about your life that's been temporarily forgotten.
Temporarily? Okay, so this isn't a chronic thing that'll get worse.
So don't rush yourself. Eat at your own pace. I'll be here.
I mean, how long could it possibly take me to eat one? That's quite a thick slice of toast. Never mind, that'll take me a while to chew through. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot.
Well, since you're done with your meal, we have one more thing to do. You'll need to take these pills. They're antidepressants. They've been prescribed by a doctor to keep any panic attacks at bay.
Couldn't you have just snuck it into the egg? You know? I feel like if I'm forgetful enough, I feel like I don't really give a shit if you just sneak a couple antidepressants in my egg. My egg antidepressants. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for the battle pass to get funnier jokes.
Without them, things could become difficult. And I don't want that for you. I don't want to appear as if I'm forcing you to take some strange pills, especially if you are uncomfortable. That is not my intention.
Am I gonna get the
While
choice?
it's a condition for me to be able to show you the room, the decision is completely yours.
Ooh.
Just so you know, regardless of your choice, I will still guide you around the room. And I understand if you choose not to take them. Will you take these pills or not?
Ooh. Oh, man. We have 3 options. We can hesitate. I don't know a lot about antidepressants. But I know that they can, like, swing one of 2 ways, right? Or, like, one of 3 ways. One, they actually, like, kind of numb you and make you in a floaty land and, you know, you feel better, but, like, you also don't feel much, from what I know. The second one is they just kind of have a complete opposite effect and just make you even worse. And then the third one I've forgotten because I'm role-playing and I don't know what I've fucking forgotten. I gotta say, if Morana is here to look after us, then I don't,
Well,
you know, she can help
I have
me.
to confess, I feel a twinge of disappointment.
Fuck it, man. This is just every fucking woman that I talk to. This is exactly I hear this every single time.
Because you see, when we begin to explore your old belongings, you'll likely face a deluge of emotions.
Deluge?
And this emotional onslaught.
Holy shit, dude.
Shatter you.
She's definitely a Wattpad
and
author.
Potentially causing you to faint.
This emotional onslaught.
And moreover, your mother was quite insistent that you take these pills. I wouldn't want to face her wrath if you don't. So, I'm going to ask you one last
Oh my god, I have to double down.
I'm absolutely sure you won't take them?
Yes, I will not take these pills.
It's odd, really. In the past, you've been more willing to trust me.
Not breaking these cuffs.
But now, for some reason, you've decided to reject both my advice and your mother's.
I'll never listen to women.
I find it deeply saddening.
I'm an Alex Jones podcast enjoyer. I never listen to a woman.
I bear the weight of your actions as well. But I won't impose on your decision. So be it. No pills for now.
No pills. Not for me.
We'll still inspect your room,
I'm on a
though.
diet, thanks.
I made a promise, and I intend to keep it. You will see every nook and cranny of your space.
Ugh, Morano, I mean, shit. You're not just my space, babe. You're my whole world. Let me see every nook and cranny of that fucking... you know.
But before we can embark on that journey, you need to get out of bed.
Oh, we need to get... Fuck, dude. I've already seen every fucking fold of your being, but we're in bed together. Shit.
I see that it will be difficult for you to get up, and you'll certainly need my assistance.
Why do I look really comfy?
Give me your hand so I can help you rise.
Help me rise? Oh my god, this is filth. This is smut. Oh my god, I love the art. Holy shit, I'm a slut for like fucking halftone.
I understand that you are curious and have many questions.
Many.
Let's do a question and answer session before we check out your room.
Fucking fingers. Jesus. Okay, let's do a Q&A.
Choose your questions carefully, because I won't answer them a second time.
Oh, shit. But that's not fair. I have memory problems. You know this, and you're going to be like, I'm not going to repeat myself if you forget.
Of course,
You
you
can
can save
asshole.
and revisit these questions, but where's the thrill in that?
Are you telling me to not do that? Are you breaking the fourth wall and telling me off for your replayability? Okay.
Trust your initial instinct. That's my advice.
Okay, I'm going to center my chi.
So, what do you want to know?
I'm not going to roleplay. I'm just going to say what I want to say. What I want to know. Where's my mum? Why did I attempt suicide? Why did I attempt suicide?
Well, I can't tell you straight away, and I can't say I fully understand you in this regard.
Well, can I answer my question then, bitch?
You have a loving mother, your own room. I believe you should have valued this more.
What about my dad? Why are you just talking about my mom? Where's my daddy?
You even had friends and popularity. In some ways, you were fortunate in life.
Okay.
However, that's just my opinion. Sorry.
Did I have weirdly disfigured hands like you do?
You can only come to understand the reasons for your actions by going through your diary.
God, I kept a
Only
diary?
then will you better understand yourself. Right now, we are in the question phase, and soon we'll move to the room inspection, and then you will find out everything about yourself.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
Is this a dream? At the end, will I fall asleep and everything will repeat? I'm more interested in if everything repeats.
You probably wanted to ask how it all used to end. At the end, you just fall asleep again. So we'll spend the whole day here, and by lunchtime, you'll sleep.
By lunchtime?
When you wake up, you will again remember nothing, but progress is made each time.
Kind of
Your
progress.
psychiatrist says that it will end soon as you come to terms with your past. Do you have any other questions?
Why am I sleepy? Why am I sleepy? Why do you look so strange? How can I remember everything forever? Why do you look so strange?
I'm not even sure whether to take that as a compliment or not.
Absolutely not. If someone walked up to me and went, "You're a fucking weird looking fella," I would not be like, "Thanks, I try." What are you talking about? A compliment?
If in your understanding strange means unconventional, then I am actually quite impressed.
I mean, the only weird thing is the void fingers, to be honest.
Want to make an intriguing impression. Not a pleasant one, but an interesting one. Because to leave a pleasant impression on people, you often have to just nod along with them.
Oh my god, she's so emo.
You're probably wondering about my makeup, right?
No, I can get over the juggalo aesthetic. I'm more interested about the hands.
I love to experiment with my face and try out different looks. So far, this is my favorite.
Fuck. Oh fuck, girl. I'll have to experiment on your face too. God damn it. The moment I stood up and started making a gesture, I was like, this is not this is not it.
You should enjoy life and do what you like without worrying what others think.
True. Fuck.
Want to wear weird makeup? Go for it. Want to wear odd gloves?
Oh, they're gloves.
Yes. People might give you odd looks, and yes, they might judge, but so what? People who pass you by won't remember you in 10 minutes.
I mean, if you look particularly obscure, I might remember how you look. If you look like the average Joe, you walk past me, at the moment you're out of my like fucking render distance, you don't exist anymore. You know, that the Harry console has deleted that fucking texture and it's moved on, you know? But if I saw a girl with juggalo makeup and particularly strange voidy gloves, I would probably remember her for at least a couple of days and be like, what a strange fella, what a strange figure.
And I won't stress about it. Those unfortunate 2 minutes of judgment can be endured. It's true what they say. People love to talk about themselves. Sorry.
Oh my god, tell me everything about you.
Do you have
I'll forget it tomorrow anyway.
questions?
What happened to your hands? Are those triangles under your eyes? Yeah, the makeup's fine. What is...
For now, unfortunately, I can't answer that question.
Very secretive.
It's personal.
Okay.
All I can say is that it was an unfortunate accident. That's all you can know.
I'm going to make a big leap judgment here. Trigger warning. I'm going to say it's self-harm scars, and she doesn't want to let me see it because it'll upset me.
All right. That's enough questions from you. Let's move on to inspecting the room.
Okay. Give me my monocle, Watson.
Well, I'll step back now, and you can hover the cursor and click on the items that interest you.
Okay. Fuck, why are you not here? You interest me the most, bitch. I feel like I know what a plant is, but I guess we'll look into it.
This is the plant your mom gave you for your birthday.
Oh my god.
Surprising it's still alive after so long.
How long?
Just kidding.
Wait.
It's really because you've always taken such good care of it. Good job. Lately, with your health troubles, it's your mom who's been looking after it mostly.
Okay, well, never mind. Not even me. My computer.
I should start by saying that all information I'll share comes from your mother.
Right, okay, so you're not omniscient. You can't make your own opinions.
This is your laptop.
Fucking huge laptop. Jeez, I thought it was like a fucking full-on desky. Audiobooks and playing games. What am I, am I a League of Legends gamer?
You also use the laptop for your studies.
I'm a media student, you can already tell.
You even made friends online to play games with.
This couldn't be me.
This laptop is like an extension of you. You practically spent all your time on it. As soon as you left school, you initially spent a lot of time on your laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, you were attempting to isolate yourself from reality and its consequences.
Understandable, given the current climate.
Soon after, you grew tired of it and stopped playing video games. I'm not sure if it was a good or bad decision, but it definitely changed your life a bit.
You went from playing video games to just playing Reddit 50/50 for hours on end. No wonder you got so stressed.
By the way, you can look into your laptop and see what's there. Want to check?
Sure. Yes, please. Internet history. Pull it up.
Take a seat in the chair.
Morana naked. Morana OnlyFans. Juggalo woman. Long gloves. Rule 34. I sat down on the chair and opened my laptop. Holy fucking... What the fuck? Can I click on the eyeball? No. Did I really set this horrific picture as my wallpaper? It looks a bit scary. There are also some files on it. They don't have names. I should hover over them and click on each ones that interest me. I don't know why I said interest me. Can I click on the eye? No. Yeah, that was gonna be a secret. I always open a D. Round 1. Oh shit. What the fuck? I was expecting a fucking Demon Hunter JPEG game. My Counter-Strike fucking background's already coming into play here. This is not the music I expected for this. Oh my god, this is... I didn't turn my fucking monitor to fucking 144. Those motherfuckers are blurry as shit. Wanna try again? Abso-fucking-lutely. Marana, hold up. We got shit to do. Boink. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Boink. 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 Shit in hell. Yeah. Wait, did I lose? Wait, try again. Wait, did I win or did I lose? I'm not reading right now, I'm just on fucking, I'm on aim mode. Yo, X Games, motherfucker! Okay, we did just win. Oh no, I'm good. Oh, yeah, X Games, motherfucker. This one. Yeah, yes. Red. It looks like some social network is there. There was no internet on the laptop, so I cannot search for something. But in this social network, I only have one chat with one person named Io. I started reading our messages. Io, why are you treating me like this? I just don't want to have anything to do with you. But why? What did I do wrong? Tell me. I will correct it. You're too pushy towards me. Even now, you're willing to embarrass yourself just to talk to me. That's low. You should value yourself more. Jesus Christ, dude, I'm a fucking asshole. But you're my only real friend. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I'm the one who should be apologizing, so please forgive me, and I hope you find a better friend than me. Why does everything have to be so complicated? How can I fully understand you? Why are human emotions and feelings so complex? I just don't understand. I just want to be friends with you like before. We were never friends. I just told you... Oh my god, we're such fucking assholes. We were never friends. I just talked to you out of pity and used you. I'm a terrible person. You just dreamed of a friend to walk with, play with, and share jokes with. That's your ideal, right? And you projected it onto me. But I don't really want to talk to you. I'm not really interested in everything you send or share. I'm not even interested in how you're doing. I just ask out of politeness, although I don't even remember the last time I did. I've been silent about this time for many years, and finally I can speak out. This feeling is priceless. I'm just as insecure as you, which is why I couldn't tell you all. Run it back. I'm just as insecure as you, which is why I couldn't tell you all this right away. It's a pity I'm saying this so late, but it's better late than never. You would continue to live a lie in a colorful world where I'm your best friend, where internet friends definitely meet and everyone cares about each other. What kind of magical world is that? You know what else? Your childish behavior really annoyed me. You often got upset when I ignored you. Didn't understand that sometimes people find it hard to gather their thoughts and respond. You acted like a child, as if everyone owes you something. No, they don't. You owe it to yourself. You need to be your own friend. No one else will help you grow and stop being such a selfish child. Asshole alert! Jesus Christ! That's why you're better off without me. This is my last message, after which I'm deleting my account. Goodbye. Sorry. What a fucking penis! Oh my god, what a fucking asshole. Could have been nicer about it. Oh, hello. In New Arcadia, a vast city. It's my domain. It's my domain. In New Arcadia, a vast city, there was a unique job held by a man named Icarus Finch. How does it know my real name? He was known as an architect of memories, crafting and molding memories into real, like experiences for people seeking more than their everyday life. Icarus's small studio, Icarus's small studio, high in an old building, was filled with jars of shimmering Hello Kitty figures, echoes of laughter, sorrow, and joy. I can't fucking read today, holy shit. Many visited him, longing for the memories they had missed or had never had. One rainy night, a ballet dancer named Elara came to Icarus. Her life was a series of rehearsals and brief shows. Her movement was a display of disciplined grace. But her eyes held uncried tears. She wanted to remember something different, a deep, personal love, not the fleeting praise she was used to. Icarus, calm and thoughtful, agreed to help, but warned her. He said that sometimes our hearts want what only real life can give. Elara, desperate, agreed. For days, Icarus worked hard. He created a memory of true love for Elara, full of first glances, touches, and whispered words into the quiet night. He made a memory where Elara danced not only for the audience, but for someone who loved her deeply. When the time came, Elara experienced this memory. She found herself on a starry balcony dancing with a blurred figure, feeling a love that filled her. She woke up joyful, thanking Icarus for letting her feel love. Icarus, a bit sad, told her that it was just a shadow of real love. Oh, she's sobbing. He knew that a true love was something to be discovered and experienced, not made. Elara left, her heart touched by this experience, but soon the memory faded. She realized that real love couldn't be made or remembered. It had to be found and nurtured. So, Elara changed her routine life. She explored a new Arcadia, making real connections and finding joy in simple moments. And then, in a quiet cafe, she met someone. This time, the spark between them was real, starting a flame not crafted memory could match. Icarus stayed in his studio creating dreams. He knew some things like love were too wild and real for even him to make. They belonged to life, waiting for those brave enough to seek them. Holy shit, it's quite late. Aren't we supposed to be sleeping by lunchtime? Jesus Christ, we're fucking way past our bedtime. We've been reading for far too long. In a big city, there was a small old bookstore hidden between huge buildings. There was Julian's special place. He loved books, and he looked after the bookstore. He had lots of stories to tell, but his own story hadn't happened yet. Then, one rainy Tuesday, everything changed. A girl named Amelia came into the store. She had eyes like the storm outside and a mysterious smile. She had a very intriguing top of the head. Her root structure was great, although she definitely had to re-up her dye. Just staring straight down into her fucking brain cavity. What the fuck, dude? She wanted a book from the top shelf Julian didn't even know existed. When he got the book for her, their hands touched for a second and it felt like a new story was starting. As Amelia kept visiting the bookstore, she and Julian got closer. Oh, Julian, I couldn't move the moon anymore. She has taken my love. They talked quietly among the old books, laughed together, and shared secrets. Julian started to fall in love with her. But Amelia always seemed a bit sad. Julian could see it in her smile and her eyes. He didn't ask why, because he didn't want to ruin what they had. One day, as the sun was setting, Amelia looked really sad. She told Julian something hard to hear. I'm sick, she said, and there's no cure. I came here to get away from it all, to be in the stories where everything ends happily and love lasts forever. After that, everything changed. Time, which once made their love grow, now felt like it was running out. Julian wanted to make every moment count. They spent all their time together, making their love story stronger, even though they knew it would have to end. Aww. One cold day, when the leaves were gone, Amelia passed away. Julian was with her, holding her hand. The room was very quiet, like when you finish a really good book. After Amelia was gone, the bookstore felt different to Julian. It was full of memories of her. He kept looking after the books, but he was never the same. The top shelf where Amelia's book was got dusty. It was like a reminder of the girl who had changed his life. Now, in the quiet corners of the bookstore, if you listen carefully, it still feels like their love story is still there. Julian talks to Amelia's memory, telling her stories. Their love lives on in the quiet moments in the bookstore. That's sad and cute. OMG, I feel touched. In the future, cities float in the sky and people can reach the stars. He goes, oh, he's a cute little robot boy, look at him! I hope that's his power button on his forehead, so when I fucking push it just deactivates and crumbles. There was a robot named Alias? Areola. There was a robot named Areola. I don't know why I'm pinching my nipple. That's weird. Stop it, you're on camera. There was a robot named Areola, the last of his kind. Because nipples were obsolete, we adapted them out of our evolutionary chain. He was special because he could understand and show human feelings, made to connect people and machines. Areola lived in a big, empty city that people had left to live amongst the stars. He walked around the tall buildings and quiet streets, remembering that humans who created him. Oh my god, this is like a Wall-E. He saw their happy and sad times in his memories. Areola would often wonder if he could really feel things or if this was just copying what he saw. One day, as the sun was setting, Areola found an old teddy bear. It was old and worn out, but Areola liked it a lot. He loves rundown things. You should see his choice in women. Holy shit, they've been run through. Called it Tim, and he always took it with him, like a friend. Years passed and Areola started to break down. He moved slowly and he didn't work as well, but he kept hoping people would come back. One night, Areola stopped working near a fountain under the stars. He understood something important. Feelings connect everyone whether they are real or not, and they are a part of everything. Holding Tim, Areola stopped working with a peaceful smile. He wasn't sure if his feelings were real, but he felt calm and connected to the humans he never met, but knew from memories. The city stayed quiet, a reminder of the past, but Areola's stories stayed, showing how everyone looks for a connection and tries to understand feelings.
Well,
Relatable.
Do you have some questions about your laptop?
Where are them stories from if we have no internet connection, and why did I save one about an Areola walking around a vast city? Those stories, I wrote them?
Yes, you really did.
Okay. Makes sense.
As you can see, not every story has a happy ending.
Did any of them have a happy ending? Not really.
But you're always trying to make stories with happy endings, like those in movies.
Okay.
I think the story with the ballet dancer shouldn't have ended like that. That ending was so stupid. Like, what? Why?
Just that. Oh my god. Just getting like straight feedback, not even like from a comment or like a fucking Google review. Just someone coming up to be like, your fucking book sucks. I mean, like, what the fuck were you thinking?
The story could have ended when Alara realizes the memories are fading and she's not happy anymore. The part about her finding a new love interest is so far-fetched.
I know, girl. You only fall in love once. Then after that, everything is fucking ruined forever.
But the other stories? I really enjoyed them. You're a good writer, I think. Oh, No, no. I just confessed to looking
I
at
was-
your laptop.
I was gonna mention that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, were you peeping over my shoulder whilst I was reading, or have you been snooping?
I didn't mean to. I'm just a bit tired from work, and when you sleep, I read those stories.
So you just sit in my room whilst I'm sleeping? You're a fucking freak.
Or I go to internet forums. They're funny, I think.
Wait, but there's no
Sorry,
internet on my
yeah.
computer. Liar, bitch, liar. There's no internet on my computer.
Since you don't have much information on your laptop anyway,
Shh,
it's not a
Morana.
problem at all.
Take me for a Moranus. I know there's no internet on my computer. Since you don't have any information. Blah, blah, blah.
You can continue looking around the room.
Okay, I will do. My bed. Calendar, I suppose? Window, radiator, calendar.
This is a poster of a rock band you liked as a
Remind.
child.
You might go to Papa Roach.
You know, you used to buy these posters and stick them up, but later on you thought it was a bad decision. At least this poster still hangs here,
Why?
reminding you of your childhood.
Why are
and how you were a
posters bad?
huge fan of this band. I think removing the poster is not a good idea. It would take off the wallpaper as well, ruining the look of your apartment.
Apartment? I thought I had my own room in my mother's house. Interesting.
You can continue looking around the room.
Okay, well, I guess. Wait, what's that?
Another poster, but this one you bought when you were a bit older.
Mm-hmm.
You were a fan of anime, it seems?
Fucking
But
wait!
Since you were a child, you mostly watched romance.
Oh my god, is it Nana? I have a Nana poster. Say it's Nana, then I can relate.
I understand you. I was the same. Only later do you realize that such things don't happen in real life.
Romance isn't real. Just fucking put a couple pipes in me and stick it up my ass and we'll call it a doozy.
Or do they? Maybe it just hasn't happened to you yet.
Or you, bitch, you just like self-reported. Why are you pinning it on like I'm the loser? We're both fucking losers here. Look at your fucking hands, dude.
Don't lose hope.
What are you talking about?
Anything can happen in the future, right?
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
But that's not really important. Later, you regretted buying the poster, but you can't take it down because it would ruin the wallpapers.
Motherfucker, what did I stick it on with? Gorilla Glue? What the fuck are you talking about? It's like blue tack. What do you mean ruin the fucking wallpaper, motherfucker? Did I cement it on? What?
This is the coziest place on the planet.
Oh, how would you know? Have you been in it, freak?
Oh god, if it were up to me, I would sleep in bed all my life.
Oh my god, actual bedrock TikTok right
I
here.
know it's not much different from death, but I love dreaming, so death is not an option.
Am I one of the weird people on the planet? I don't have dreams. Like, I've never been able to relate to people who dream. I can't remember the time like I've ever had a dream and woken up and been like, oh my god, it's crazy. I just like make up stories of me having a dream so I feel included in the conversation, but I don't think I've ever actually had a dream. I'm dead inside.
But who knows? Maybe we really do dream after we die.
No.
Think about it.
No, you definitely don't. 'Cause your whole consciousness. From my imagination, in the imagination of dreams, which I don't have, dreams are just figments of imagination because your brain's afraid of just going dark, I guess. But if you're dead, then your brain is mush. You know?
Let's not talk about me, right? It's about you.
Yeah, I don't want to know a single thing about you if I can think.
This is the bed you sleep in. Usually, you just lie there and stare at the ceiling.
When I'm sleeping, it's a bit odd.
As a child, it seemed you had fun glow-in-the-dark stickers that you would gaze at for a long time when you couldn't sleep.
Oh my god, let me guess, I can't take them off the ceiling because it'll crumble the entire city because you stuck them on with a quantum black hole prick stick. Wait, there's more? Wait, what else am I looking for? If I like move around? Oh, a diary, of course! I
The
forgot the
most
diary.
important thing you have, and reading it might take some time. But since you've clicked on it, you definitely need to read it.
Oh, that was a bait and switch, you
I won't
bitch.
disturb you during this time. Read at your own pace.
Oh my god, how many words is this? I don't like when I get a warning before I have to read, because that means it's going to be fucking long.
If you want to share your emotions after reading, I'll be
Jesus.
glad to
Right.
listen.
The reading juice out, hang on. Okay, I'm pumped. I'm ready to read. I saw Marana sit down on the chair, knock at the table, and close her eyes. Apparently, with such a jaw, she has very little sleep. Why not just sleep while I sleep, you fucking freak? Why are you, like, standing over me whilst I'm sleeping? Or if I covered myself in reading juice. I carefully picked up the diary and sat on the bed. It looked like a regular old book. It didn't have many pages, but the book seemed thick. They must have been modeled after Marana. Perhaps because I had read it so many times, the book had become slightly misshapen, adding to its thickness. Fuck. Is that true for women? If they've been like, you know... How do I say this without sounding incredibly misogynistic and like an asshole? If a woman's been... used, is she thicker? Write that off, that didn't happen. Fucking Men in Black. Boink! Welcome back. Nothing happened. Forget everything. What do you mean forget everything? You don't remember anyway. I just boinked you. Fuck, I did it. Well, hello again. I don't know what awaits me inside, and the atmosphere starts to get tense. Overcoming my anxiety, I finally opened the diary's first page and began to read. 22/08/2017. Hello. I decided to start making a diary because Ria told me it helps understand oneself and improves the relationship with others. Basically, she seemed to be promoting it to me. She even gave me a coupon code, RIA2017, for 15% off. I think she might have been sponsored. Basically, she seemed to be promoting it to me, so I bought a notebook and will try to write down everything happening in my life. Honestly, I don't think it'll last long since I'm not a very consistent person. I can't do the same thing every day, but we'll see. Maybe it'll work out. It's hard for me to write. I don't even know what to write about. What did I do today? I went to school, talked with friends, came home, did my homework, and now I'm just sitting at home. My mum's not home, as usual, the whore, and now I have nothing to do. Well, technically I have a lot I could do. Like self-improve, prepare more for my lessons, play computer games, but I prefer to lie on my bed and stare at the ceiling. I don't know if everyone is as lazy as me or what it's called. Procrastination, I think. Not sure about the spelling. When you can become anyone in this world, work hard, live your passion, but choose to live just to lie on your bed, you live in a fantasy fairy tale. Work as hard as you fucking want. Doesn't mean you'll get success, fucker. Welcome to the fucking universe, baby. Capitalism. I think in the future I will read my own diary and might not understand, maybe even blame myself for something. But I'm tired. Yes, I have many friends at school, and I get good grades, and I even hang out with friends outside. I always smile and joke around with them, trying to stay positive, yet when I come home I feel sadness and loneliness. Nothing seems to help. Not video games, not studying, not even food. Maybe I'm just not in the mood. Honestly, thank you, diary. I feel like I vented to someone, like crying on a shoulder. I feel a little bit better. But not getting an answer back is hard. It's like trying to talk to a wall. Maybe I don't need a reply? Your purpose might be there for anyone who wants to share something privately but is afraid to. Anyway, I'll go now. Is that how people write in diaries? You just kind of like speak to the diary as if it is sentient. So good morning, hello. Is that how diaries work? As you can tell, I've never picked up a pen in my life. I'm too gamer for that. Hello again, diary. It's been 2 days since school started. These days were normal. Ria and I sat together, joked during breaks, and had lunch together. Today I brought her the cookies I baked at home, and she shared a tasty salad with me. She loved the cookies. They were laced with marijuana oil. She was tripping all through religious studies. She said she even saw the Messiah. Ria is genuinely a kind person and we have a lot in common, but she's not into video games. She prefers studying. She's really dedicated. I don't have that drive, even though I thought I'd get the same grades as her. Even though I get the same grades as her. I feel like school just prepares us to be perfect workers. Like, do this, do that. Don't question things. Or else you'll get the lowest mark. or in a job setting, you might get fired. 130917. Hello, diary. Recently, our class was asked to write an essay on friendship. What a fucking... an irritating thing to write about in a school. Because there's motherfuckers who, like, don't get along with people in school, and then all of a sudden, oh, can you write about every fucking person you like in school? What the fuck is that one loser? I spent a long time thinking about what to write. I have many friends, but what does this essay really want from me? I should worry more about what the teacher thinks rather than what I truly feel. It's so absurd. At first I wrote an essay expressing my real opinion that friends are just a way to avoid feeling lonely. After rereading it, I realized the teacher wouldn't like it. I tried to write something that would get me a good grade, but the problem was, I sat with that paper for over an hour and couldn't think of anything. I decided not to submit the essay. I got the lowest mark. I chose not to tell my mum about it, and she doesn't seem to care much about me anyway. I thought Morana said we had a loving... I guess she doesn't really know the ins and outs of our personal relationship. If I had submitted the essay with the honest feelings, they might have sent me to a psychiatrics or even suspended me from school. That's life. Why aren't you saying goodbye to me anymore, dude? Why aren't you saying goodbye to my diary? Like a month later. Hello again. Sorry for not writing for so long. Nothing new happened. As usual, I hung out with Rio, played video games, slept, and, of course, went to school. But something happened recently that threw me off. As I mentioned, I have many friends, including guys. I mostly play video games with them. And recently, one of the guys confessed his feelings to me. Diary, you can't imagine my surprise. I mean, I've seen some of the girls flirting with guys and vice versa, but I've always set boundaries and no one's ever flirted with me. I never cared about such things and never even thought about it. But for the first time in my life, someone confessed to me. He just said it, honestly and openly, feeling it wasn't fair to keep it a secret from me and wanted an honest answer. I don't know how to respond to him because I don't feel that strong love described in movies or books. Still, I'm really flustered by all of this. I'm even embarrassed to write it down. I'm like sweating, dude, but I can't take off the fucking jumper for continuity issues. I'm even embarrassed to write to you about it because I'm usually so down when I talk to you, but I'm smiling as I write this. It feels so unusual. About another month later, hello again. I remember the last time I wrote about the guy who confessed to me. Well, we are seeing each other now. It's not like we're officially together and act like a couple. We're just hanging out and getting to know each other. Throughout this time, I've realized I like him. And now I'm really worried about what will happen next since he hasn't asked me about my feelings yet. But if he does, I'll be so embarrassed. All of this is overwhelming me. Lately, I seem happier and even started turning down Ria's offers to hang out. She's quite puzzled because I haven't told her who I'm spending time with, but I think she suspects I have a boyfriend. She even started teasing me about it. To be honest, I'm a bit scared. Soon, we'll be applying to colleges, choosing our dream professions, or staying in school for another 2 years. I think I'm not very sure about what I want to do, so I'll stay in school for another 2 years. Thoughts of the future upset me. I don't want to think about it. Motherfucker Marana has like read this. What a bitch. You'd know she has. She's like fucking scrolled Reddit for long enough that she's been like, fuck it, I'll read the diary. She's made a fucking full Am I the Asshole post on Reddit. Am I the asshole that I read this kid's diary who's like mentally ill whilst they were sleeping? Am I the asshole? You know, and she like fucking copy pasted the entire fucking catalog onto Reddit. I've got a strange feeling that something's wrong with me. I love to draw, especially different creatures, for instance. I recently drew a chubby black cat during class. My imagination could run wild sometimes. But in class, believe it or not, I thought I saw that exact cat I drew walk into our room, looking so real. I instantly knew it wasn't real and laughed it off, blaming it on being tired from school. But deep down, I'm worried and scared. I know mental health issues can be inherited, and I had a grandfather who took his own life. My mum often spoke about him, remembering him as a great man and cried for him. She said he lost his mind after my grandmother's death. I'd never met him, though I wish I could have talked to him. It's a pity. I don't romanticize mental health disorders like movies do, I think it's not normal and should be treated, otherwise people can completely lose their minds. Anyway, that's a weird situation I've experienced. Okay, like 20 days later. Hello, diary. Life goes on as usual, but I want to vent, maybe even cry a little. I think something terrible is happening to me, and I'm too scared to tell my mum, even though I know I should. I don't want to become like a movie psychopath or schizophrenic. I hate the idea only fools romanticize that, as these are scary diseases and people do horrible things when they suffer from them. I recently read a story about a woman who killed her own kids overnight because she was a schizophrenic. From what I understand about this illness, you see creatures or places that aren't real, just in your mind. That's been my feeling lately. I've even started seeing weird creatures, especially when I'm bored. Like during classes, I see them often and it's hard to get rid of them unless I distract myself. I know I should tell my mum, but I'm terrified of being diagnosed or accepting that I might never be able to live normally in society. That would be like death to me, since I'd no longer be ordinary. I'm still thinking about it, but I'll write more if there are any updates. A month later. Okay. I did it. I told my mum today. It was hard and seeing her reaction was painful. The look in her eyes and expression said it all. She might as well see me as a monster. Or maybe she doesn't believe me and thinks it's just a teenage prank. I don't know. It took a lot of time and effort to get it out and find the right moment. I don't know what to do next. This is the first page I've cried on. Sorry. It's just very hard for me. I want to tell the others, but people might avoid me. No one wants to be around someone like me. I'm sure of it. I might go mad and hurt them, or myself. Who knows what other horrible things might happen. So, I'll keep quiet until then. For now, my mum and I have scheduled an appointment with a psychiatrist she knows. I don't know my diagnosis yet, but I'm just fearing the worst. Life's been tough, especially when things are finally starting to get better. I've been in a relationship with a boy. My relationship with my friends are better than ever, and my school grades are good. Okay, diary. I'll write when I have the strength. Goodbye. It's like a week? 2 weeks? Schizophrenia. It's hereditary. I got it from my grandfather. I've been removed from school, but my mum's arranged for me to be treated at home because the quality of the mental health institutions is terrible. I didn't say goodbye to Rhea. It was too hard. They'll probably tell her I've transferred schools and moved away. I haven't talked to my boyfriend since my last diary entry. In fact, I've been ignoring him. I know I'm being horrible to them, but maybe it's better that they never knew me. It hurts me to do this. I cry every night. Sometimes we need to be cruel so people can get disappointed and move on and forget about us. I'm hurting them, and myself. But their pain will pass. They'll move on, find someone else, and I want to believe that they'll be okay. Things will never be okay for me. Things will never be okay for me again. Not because of my mood, but because of this illness. No one knows how to cure it, and no pills will help. The hallucinations will become more and more real, scarier and scarier. There will be more of them. I don't want to think about it, it's too terrifying. Since I left school, I'll have to study at home and focus on self-education. Starting the new year, my life will change entirely. 4 days. New Year's coming soon, but unsurprisingly, I'm not in the mood. I think I made the right decision by distancing myself from everyone. Take my boyfriend, for instance. Our relationship would have never worked out. It's not because I'm bad or I can't act normally. I'm not crazy, but relationships have goals, like starting a family. I look ahead and I don't want my children to experience what I'm going through now. It's better for both Rhea and him to move on in life. Why does he not get a name, huh? I'm getting incredibly bored these days since I'm not attending school, so I entertain myself by imagining various creatures. Of course, I could play video games all day, but I'm tired of that. When you're free to do anything, it's hard to enjoy things that you once found pleasant after some time. About 20 days. About a buck 20. The new year has already passed. Mum and I celebrated it together. I guess Dad's out of the picture, based off the squibbly eyeballs. Dad didn't even call, let alone visit. Honestly speaking, I'm not that mad at Dad, but Mum is very angry with him and doesn't want to see him. He found a new family and left us. It's not that he found a family, he just found some young girl, a student. I understand that my mum is very disgusted by this and thinks that he left us for his own pleasure, but I think she needs to move on in life. By that I mean find a new man who will love her and move on. The only problem is my presence. I completely ruin that possibility. Yet my mum loves me very much despite this and works very hard for my sake, but what's the point of all of this when I don't have a future? That's why I think it would have been better if I didn't exist. Couple day. I don't want to write this hello diary anymore, because I see no point. Honestly, I see no point in writing here either. Oh my god, she's losing her mind. I feel so bad that the only thing that I can do is draw to distract myself from everything. The hallucinations are getting scarier, but I'm used to them. Sometimes I hear voices, but they're more like noise. My psychiatrist prescribed me antidepressants and antipsychotics, but she noted that they might have side effects. On top of that, I can't sleep at night, so I've also been prescribed some sleeping pills. But one sleeping pill usually doesn't help, so I take two, and now it seems that I consume these damn pills instead of food, which aren't helping. I mean, they cost a lot of money and my mum stays late at work more often. She changed shift and I barely get to see her now. I feel terrible. Terrible. Brilliant. I feel terrible because I fear that these voices will become more than just noise and I'll start listening to them. I don't want that. I don't want anything. Couple days? Well, hello, diary. Yes, I wrote that earlier I wouldn't write like this, but who cares? I drew some works and I will paste them into you now. I hope you like it. Oh, that's kind of... You're a good artist. Oh, look at that little minion! Get that fucking bitch out of the notebook! Stay positive. Oh, look at the little foxy. This is better. There's no fucking little... fucking yellow M&M peanut looking asses in here. I'm tired, Sag. Shit work. Jumping off the fucking shoulder, blah blah. Wait. Is this... Oh my god, this is Morana. Holy shit, I didn't even make that connection. This is Morana. Was I familiar with her before? Why didn't you tell me about it? Or even then? Was she with me because my mum couldn't be? But why didn't I write anything about this event in my diary? I looked in her direction. She was still asleep right where she was. I need to ask her about it after I finish reading everything. I opened the diary again and continued reading. That's fucking... That's a little strange. That's a little strange. Today I had a fight with my mum. She called me a mistake and said I'd do nothing and that I'm a burden, and called me stupid. I understand that she said it out of emotion, but she was telling the truth and only the truth. I have no friends, no job prospects. With such a diagnosis, all I can do is take pills that cost an incredible amount of money and I don't even help. I can't even talk to anyone. I can't tell strangers on the internet about my diagnosis. It would look like I want pity. I just want to confide in someone, cry on someone's shoulder. But what's the point? If I cry, will everything suddenly become good? No. Nothing can help me now, and I need to accept that. At least Rhea was right to suggest that I keep a diary. Thank you, Rhea. Without the diary, I would have killed myself a long time ago. Month on? Hello and goodbye at the same time, diary. I've decided today I will overdose on the pills prescribed to me. I see no point in living and trying. I don't want any of this. Fear gripped me. I felt goosebumps. On this exact date, I decided to end my life, but after that attempt, everything became even worse. I wanted to do my best, but it turned out, even now, I don't think I made the right decision. Maybe it's because my memory is faded. But do I have schizophrenia? It's not that big of a deal, so why did I leave my friends and my boyfriend? I understand that that can be terrifying, but why did I make my life so complicated? From the moment I decided to leave my friends, I chose suicide. Okay, that should not be my main focus right now. What's important to me is to find out who she really is and why my drawing could have been in this diary. I closed the diary and approached Marana. Wake up! She ignores me and doesn't wake up. I felt goosebumps again. I couldn't breathe. I'm really scared to touch her. I don't know. I'm very afraid. I can't see her face while she's sleeping. It was covered by her hair, but I knew I had no other choice. I gathered the courage and touched her. She quickly grabbed my hand and with her terrifying black hands, I still couldn't see her face. I tried hard to break free from her grasp, but these attempts were unsuccessful. Visions in my eyes, oh my god, visions start in my eyes and I begin to see weird monsters laughing at me. Their voices echo loudly in my head and I can't say anything. Marana starts squeezing my hand tighter. Oh my god, she's not real, is she? She's like a fucking demon.
Oh my god, how can someone be so stupid?
Me? You made me sorry.
I just can't anymore. Where is your intelligence?
Sorry.
How can someone be like that? Haven't you tried thinking?
Oh my god.
I am not real, and even a fool would understand that, right? Even someone who hit their head 100 times could figure that out.
Oh.
But the nonsense in the diary that you made up, do you really believe all that? I understand it's a very sad story, but even this sad story is made up by you. Why invent such a tragic story for yourself? For a friend and a boyfriend?
You got some real chompers on you, lady.
You hate the truth, don't you? Well, think about it again. Truth is, you never had any friends. You didn't have a Ria or a boyfriend either. You made them up.
Getting roasted by my schizophrenia, dude.
Practically everything you wrote in the diary is not true, but fiction. Think about it again. You write in your diary about how your boyfriend and your friend ignored the fact that you suddenly disappeared. What nonsense is that? Think if you really had friends and a boyfriend, they wouldn't know where you live? That sounds illogical. Very illogical. Damn it, illogical. Do you really think they wouldn't visit you if you suddenly disappeared?
God, getting attacked.
Oh, my best friend disappeared without telling me anything, and I'll just do absolutely nothing. Or, yes, I love her, but she disappeared and I'll just accept it. Don't tell me you actually believe they would continue their lives with your disappearance. Even considering that you're in school and you are practically children who can't do anything in this situation, your friends or your boyfriend wouldn't abandon you. They would try to find you. Something might have happened to you. Do you understand what I mean?
I think so.
But unfortunately, all of this is just your imagination. No one is going to look for you.
Are you being mean to me because I didn't take my pills?
No, you're just a lonely girl with schizophrenia and a bunch of psychological disorders who doesn't leave her home. You've had this illness since childhood. You didn't go to kindergarten or school because of it.
What?
And your mom kept you at home. You hardly saw the sunlight in your life. Not that it's her fault. She was scared to let you out among people because you always acted strangely and other children always laughed at you and bullied you.
Oh my god, so we've like literally never... What the fuck?
Your father left your family not because of some student he found, but because of you. And you know it. It's all because of you. You've gotten too caught up in your own play.
You're so mean. You're so
tired of
aggro,
being in it.
bitch. Jesus.
Moving.
Yeah,
Stay
later.
by yourself and enjoy
What the fuck is door hit you on the way out,
You
asshole?
love to suffer, right?
Oh, I love it. I'm a freak, baby. You know it. Marana got up and left, slamming the door loudly behind her. She appeared upset. You don't fucking say. She appeared upset even though she was also angry. I'm somewhat confused by what she said. It doesn't fully register in my mind. Should I go after her? Fuck that bitch. Hell no. You know. Suddenly, I spotted a strange creature on my bed looking at me with its peculiar eyes. Oh, he's so cute! Oh, I wanted to suck on their fucking toes! Who are you? I am you. Oh, what are you doing here? I'm lonely, and I'd like to make a friend. With anyone. You're not real. Neither are you. Everything in this world is unreal. A simulation. We're in the Unreal Engine 5! What do you want from me? Just a bit of attention. But you've already got that, haven't you? Not enough. I'm too lonely. He's so cute. You need to go. Although, I don't want you to. Where to? Into the unknown. Don't be afraid. Why are you talking like this? I can't understand you at all. After her. After Marana? Yes. You'll leave me, like all the others. No one stays with me for long. All right, I'll release you. Run, and you better discover the whole truth. Just the thought that I could help you warms my soul. I hope you'll become strong. You need to go after Marana now. But don't believe everything other creatures say. You shouldn't fully trust Marana either. Some want to scare you. But sometimes they'll tell you the truth. Alright. Leave now. Good luck. Thank you. What a whimsical little lad. I love him to bits and I want a plushie of him. Is it a door? Oh, I love a door. I see a corridor. A long corridor. And directly opposite my room, another room. It's wedged open with various linens. That's odd. Maybe Marana went in there. At some point, I became fearless and pushed the door open. Oh yeah, hello. Hi. Oh, you're fucking in a rave, aren't you? Oh my god, what the fuck? I don't think there are words that could describe. I need to make my own words to describe what happened. I don't think there are words that could describe what I felt in that moment. I was dumbfounded. The smell was revolting, and out of horror I covered my face with my sweater. I don't understand who is this? What is this? Suddenly, I hear the sound of grinding teeth coming from behind, and I sense something approaching.
Why are you so afraid, darling?
Oh, call me darling again. I'm not afraid anymore. Now I'm just fucking horny.
Can't even turn your head.
You know.
Am I that terrifying to you?
I mean, you are disembodied teeth. You've got great dental though. Look at them shine, puppy.
You are insulting me with this kind of behavior.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
If you don't turn around in 10 seconds, I will kill you. I am counting. 10, 9, 8, 7.
A check of real life. You never know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Girl.
Oh,
I
fuck,
thought
say that again.
really stupid. But I
Shit.
see some progress.
Wait, you're from the video game. I created mass, fucking eradication of your kind, a couple minutes ago. You see my aim? You really want to be fucking with me?
Well. Who do I see? A little girl, lost in her own mind.
I mean, we're sharing my mind at the moment, so I guess it's our mind, you know? This is communism, baby. This is our mind.
Did you get lost, dear? It must have been very scary to see what you saw. I understand you like no one else. It's okay. Sooner or later, this was bound to happen. What you see is your mother. Or rather, what's left of her.
Wait, is this real?
Ah, yes. Who did this to her, you ask, right? You did.
Wait, is this real?
This.
Did we fucking murder her mom? I don't believe you. You're not real.
Well, you just said something quite obvious. Indeed, I'm not real. but to you, I am real. I'm your consciousness that has taken this form.
No thanks.
Believe it or not, I don't need your trust. It's worthless. You're a sick person who should kill yourself.
Unalive, please. This is the TikTok age. We don't use those words. We say unalive in game. Thank you very much.
It's all your fault.
Am I ruining the mood?
Your fault that your mother has been decomposing for a week under her bed.
Wait, is this real?
If it weren't for you, she would be alive. And you, a criminal who deserves nothing but jail. But personally, I think it's better to kill yourself than to live a life like yours. Don't you think? Ah, wait.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Your look. I know what it says.
Confusion.
You don't just disbelieve me. You want to see evidence. Well, you could have said so straight away.
Sure, jeez.
I will gladly show and tell you everything in detail. In the smallest details.
Okay. Okay.
It was a regular evening, and you had a fight with your mom. You had been arguing quite a bit lately, mostly about trivial things, and it no longer surprised you. You had gotten used to it. But at some point, your mom began to lose her mind with anger towards you. She got so angry that she started hurling terrible insults at you. She kept repeating one word. Wretch.
You wretched bitch.
Perhaps she said more, but all you could hear was the echoing word.
Wretch.
Let's talk more about how exactly you killed her. You don't remember? No? Look, do you see the broken vase on the floor? With that vase still filled with flowers, you tried to kill her as she turned toward the window. Honestly, you hesitated at first, but after grabbing the huge vase and hearing her insult you, you seemed to get a taste for it. I was telling you to do it at that moment. You know, had a bit of courage, since you were always too timid to take bold actions. And at one point, after mustering a great deal of courage, you took a last breath before... Boom! Your mom had no opportunity to grasp what happened. But you missed when you threw the vase.
It's not funny, don't laugh.
You're not good at this. But wait, what happened next?
From your back pocket, you had a backup vase, of course.
Your mom looked at you, not fully comprehending what you just did. Scared, you ran to the kitchen. Or maybe you wanted to run away from home. I'm not sure. Your mom chased after you, not understanding what was happening. You're in the kitchen. Your mom's in the kitchen.
And you both start cooking up a lovely sandwich. Please tell me that's where this story's going.
But there's a difference.
Oh, shit.
Standing next to you,
Oh,
a
shit.
huge, sharpened knife, which you take in your hand.
And you slice the pastrami and the cheese, and she butters the bread for you.
And you point it at your mother.
As you direct her mother, that's too much batter, you old cow.
Your mother, naturally, is in total shock.
How do I turn this around nicely?
She tells you, don't do anything stupid, with a trembling, frightened voice.
Like, don't mix cheddar, red Leicester, and mozzarella. I raised you better than that.
You, like a complete rag, start to cry.
But I love cheddar, red Leicester, and mozzarella, Mom.
That's very much your style.
It is crying over cheese. You know me.
Surprised me.
Could never go to France. I could never walk past a dairy. You know.
Suddenly, your expression turned hateful, and you stopped crying.
Uh-oh.
Before that, your mom tried to say something, to apologize, but you didn't hear those words. Everything was like in a fog.
We had cheese brain, I understand completely.
What do you think happened next?
She said, you know what, fuck it. Let's throw on some brie, how about it too?
I think you know and suspect what happened next.
Ketchup,
You
baby.
plunged that huge
Oh,
knife
fuck,
into
that's
a
not
mother's
ketchup.
heart with momentum.
Oh my god.
Blood under pressure from the heart can enter the bronchi and trachea, causing blood to be coughed up.
Oh shit.
This can occur if the injury creates a passage between the heart cavity and the large vessels of the bronchi.
We have a lot of knowledge about the inner biology to be making such statements.
I'm mentioning this because, after a few seconds of shock, your mother began to cough up blood and begged you for help.
Oh, no.
But you just watched it all happen. Emotionless.
I don't know, we look pretty happy here.
Moreover, as she pleaded with you to help, to come to your senses, you made it even worse.
We stuffed her full of cheese, didn't we?
You began to finish her off with the knife.
Never mind.
With fierce hatred.
Oh my god.
I counted 28 stab wounds. And you laughed. You laughed very hard. With difficulty, you dragged her body to a room.
God, was she fucking fat, dude? What do you mean
Later,
with difficulty?
You washed the blood off the floor as if nothing had happened.
God, I'm so happy there's no carpets in this apartment.
You propped a rag against the door to stop the smell of the corpse from spreading.
Oh my
Closed
god.
it and never entered again. You're probably in shock, aren't you?
Little bit, dude, little bit. I don't know. I don't know where the truth lies. Am I really capable of such a thing? Or was it not me and this isn't my house at all? It's all so strange. My head hurts. It hurts very badly. It's splitting. In the last second, I saw darkness before my eyes and collapsed to the floor, hitting my head hard. Whoop, 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 whoop. I didn't wake up with the comfort of someone stroking my hair. In actuality, I woke up because of the terrible smell of the corpse lying next to me. Oh my god, it's real. It's not just a fucking vision. I instinctively moved away from it. I struggled to my feet and propped a towel against the door and closed it. There were no more monsters. And that red one was also gone. I could consider myself safe, but what should I do? Calling emergency services was risky because even if I'm not a murderer, I might still end up in jail. Should I check the medicine cabinet? Call someone? Or go to the kitchen? But for what reason? What else can I do? I honestly don't know. If you can already smell the bitch, a first aid kit, you're about like fucking 4 days too late. Let's get our bearings. Let's go to the kitchen. I couldn't quite remember where exactly Morana said to go. Which way should I turn? Straight down the corridor, then take a... Well, move your fat fucking gamer finger a couple inches, bitch. Well, it ends in a T, and it certainly isn't... Wait, left and right end in T's. Oh, shit. Fuck! I don't remember what you said. Move your finger. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay, this is... I clicked the wrong button. Move your fucking finger, dude. What does that look like it can say? It looks like it's got a little arc to it. I'm gonna say it's F. We're gonna head left. I guessed. It was the right answer. Wait, it was the right answer or the left answer? Oh, shit. I guess it was the right answer because there was a real kitchen. There wasn't much food in the fridge, just basic stuff. The only thing that caught my eye was a huge knife in the middle of the kitchen. Serrated edge as well. Who the fuck has a serrated edge fucking blade in their kitchen? That's an actual fucking machete, dude. But the knife wasn't bloodied, and it smelled like no one had used it. But just in case, I took it for self-defense and went back into my room. But what use was the knife to me? Why did I even take it? I have no idea what to do or how to get out of this situation. I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. I feel hopeless. I just want to cry. I want this to all end. I want everything to be okay. I don't know what the truth is or whose body is lying in my mother's bedroom. But the fact is, there is a body, and I will be in prison. I don't want any of this. I want to hide under a blanket and sleep forever. After crying a lot, my eyes became much heavier and I wanted to sleep badly. I know I could forget everything if I slept. In my case, it was the best option. I lay down on my bed, comfortably covered with a blanket, and fell asleep instantly. Oh, Marauder's back.
Hey, are you there?
Fuck off, bitch, you're a demon!
Wake up.
Absolutely not, you can't.
Do you really think that sleep will solve all your problems?
Don't give me them fucking puppy dog eyes, you bitch!
Sleep only helps to escape reality for a while, unfortunately. You're probably thinking that it would be better to not wake up at all. You might be surprised, but I think so too. Because I suffer from the fact that you're alive.
Oh.
I wish I could be free. Forget it. You can't help me anyway. I know you can't help yourself either. I thought there were no situations in life without a way out.
This is fucked up.
But your situation, there is a way out. Honestly, but it's kind of a dead end.
Emphasis on the dead, am I right? But we're talking suicide, baby.
It's chosen. People think there's no other way.
Trying to make light of a situation that's pretty bad.
And sad to see you suffer. I'm speaking honestly, putting aside the image you've created of me.
And what a fucking beautiful image it is. Props to my brain, I have to say.
Just wanted to be healthy. Have a friend, a boyfriend, go to school. So many kids have these things, but don't appreciate them because they consider it normal. You, a lonely child, were very unlucky in life. You're actually smart and pretty, but your illness, unfortunately, you'll keep losing your mind more and more. And soon, you won't be able to distinguish imagination from reality.
This is fucked up.
I feel like I should help you, even though you want to see me as a monster. It may seem untrue, but in the deepest corner of your soul, you wanted to be scared at that time. You wanted adrenaline? I don't know.
How do you not know? You're literally me, dude.
In any case, monsters won't bother you anymore. And I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. I don't know what came over me.
To be fair to you, Miranda, I don't like being woken up either.
I didn't mean to. I just wanted to help.
Every time someone wakes me up, I tell them to kill themselves instinctively. I completely understand. Sorry, unalive yourself. Dub that over what I just said. Dub it. When we don't say the other one.
We're alone now.
We're alone now.
I know what you've been through, and you must have many questions.
We're alone
Like
now.
whose corpse is lying in the room? I'll tell you right away. I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, right?
I'm just your imagination, and I can't distinguish reality from your imagination. You must be feeling terrible right now.
A little bit.
Let's go outside instead. Fresh air will help clear your mind. It's night now, and the sky is likely to be especially beautiful.
Well, it depends, mate. Are you in a smog city where you can't see the fucking stars because of the light pollution? Then it's just gonna be a black void.
You've hardly ever gone outside before because of your illness.
I mean, Mum could have put me on a leash, you know? I'm kidding,
How
it's
do
a
you like
joke.
the idea?
Well, it seems I don't really have a choice, Marinus.
Let's take a walk.
Let's do that. We quickly got ready and went outside. My house looked very ordinary, surrounded by other houses that seemed abandoned. The streets were empty. Wait, I thought we were in an apartment. I'm guessing translation issues. Marina and I walked a bit away from the house and saw a huge field of dewy grass where we decided to lie down.
What a beautiful sky.
Oh, it's very gorgeous.
It feels like the stars are trying to talk to us.
I mean, that was trying to flirt with me. You see her winking at me? Whew! I'm
They
a bit
twinkle
sweaty.
so fast, as if they're sending a signal. Just kidding, just kidding.
I don't know, mate. You seem like a bit of a Taurus conspiracy theorist to me.
And the night air smells so wonderful, combined with a slight chill. Don't you agree with me?
Yes, the night is truly beautiful. No, I don't want to be here. There's something about the nighttime which is pretty tranquil. I have to agree with you, Moreno.
And that is what I'm talking about.
Hmm?
I'm so glad we came out together.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, it's not the only reason we left the house. We need to talk.
Why couldn't we talk in the house? There's no one alive who can hear us.
About you. About your dreams, regrets, and thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Many of them.
It's very sad for me to say this, but the end is known. And I think you understand what I mean.
Yes.
I'm selfish, trying to sweet-talk you when I, myself, want to break free from the shackles.
You want to break out of these cars?
But I think you also believe this is the way out, right?
Hmm. No, I don't think this is the way out. Shit, dude. It's hard, because, like, I don't know if we've actually killed our mother. You know what I mean? If we have, and the option is psychiatric prison or freedom, you know? I feel like I'd go with freedom, but I don't know what's real. Shit, dude. I understand.
Thank you for being honest with me. I appreciate it.
Don't make me take an L, bozo, right now.
It's strange. I wanted to talk to you, but I don't know how to start the conversation.
Bro, this is like actually like picture the lesbian couple in the Starbucks, like two people ahead of you, and they just like when they take their order of coffee, it sounds like they're speaking a different fucking language because you have no fucking idea what they're saying. Matcha tea latte with extra fucking, and you're just like, I just wanted a latte, dude, and they're just fucking speaking like in code. This is exactly the fucking people that say this kind of shit.
I guess I'm too anxious. I just feel sorry for you. And I don't know how to help you. There's nothing in the world that would help you, and I know how lonely you feel. But you're not alone. You have me after all. You always talk to me when you wanted to get something off your chest.
Is this technically Rhea then? Is Morana Rhea?
You're a kind person who wouldn't hurt a fly. And I know you have no one to talk to. Even your mother, she was always too busy to talk to you.
Keyword there was. I think we did it.
Video games never fill the void inside you, and I understand how much your existence in the world torments you. Sometimes you feel it would have been better if you were never born. Even in the event of your death, there's no one who would cry for you, right? That's the most saddening part.
It's so sad.
Usually it's only family and close ones who hold you back from the edge. But you have no one. I wish I could take your hand, the younger version of you, and lead you away from these problems. That version of you that still doesn't quite understand what makes them different from others to make you a healthy child. Imagine your life if that were true. You would have a friend, a boyfriend, a loving mother, and a very bright future. It's what you always wanted more than anything in life. Though these are simple things, aren't they? People on the internet, they don't quite fill the void you have inside.
They're nothing but bits and bytes, am I right?
Some just disappear without a trace. They delete their account forever, or they just remove you from friends. They start ignoring you as if you were never friends. They all leave. Absolutely everyone. No one will stay with you, and no one will truly worry about you. Though you, if I remember correctly, really cared for them. Sometimes it seems that all people are cruel by nature. They will betray you at the right moment to make it even more painful for you.
So, why you so abruptly stop?
Io was such an example for you. That's her nickname online.
Oh yes, I remember Io.
Because of your amnesia, you probably don't remember her.
Amnesia, that's so weird. I was trying to remember like an hour and 30 minutes ago.
Perhaps it's for the best, but I still need to tell you, because I want you to have a better understanding of yourself. When you were a teenager, you actually had many friends online with whom you often spoke. And since you were children, you shared everything that happened in your life. You became friends with Io shortly before your 13th birthday. You became practically best friends, and you knew about Io's problems in life. Everyone had problems, and you worried about Io, and even cried when she was hurt, always trying to support her. When she was at the toughest moment of life and death, you saved her. But could she do the same for you?
I mean, we were an asshole to her and blew her off, so...
Obviously, she didn't do that for you. She just deleted her account at some point when you wrote to her about your problems.
Is that what happened?
Since you knew her by heart, you easily found her new account.
I see.
She added all the friends from the previous page there. All, except you. And she shared photos where she enjoys life. I can't imagine what you felt looking at this. Sometimes, you even thought about writing to her. Ask what's wrong. Maybe there was a mistake. After all, you wanted to be friends with her. Even if she didn't want to support you, you still wanted to communicate with her, even without her support.
Man, this shit's too real, man. This shit's too fucking real.
That's how lonely you were.
Self-report.
You still, after years, follow her social networks, where she is happy. And it seems she's already achieved everything in life. I don't know if you're happy for her, or sad, or hate her. What do you feel for her?
Oh. So she binned us off and then achieved her maximum potential in life. I gotta just suck it up and just be like, yeah, you grabbed fucking life by the testicles and twisted. And I'm proud of you.
Too kind to her. I think your kindness will be your undoing. You never know what a person is fighting with, do you? You might think she had reasons for such an act. You're very kind, truly.
But I couldn't stop thinking about something. To ask again, or maybe not. What about the body in the other bedroom? I mean, we should probably... We haven't got Marana's opinion on it yet, so we should probably ask. Why don't you read to me? What body? I saw a corpse in there. Is it real or fiction?
I don't know. You're asking an imaginary friend what's real and what's fiction. Are you really okay? Besides, I already told you I don't know.
I'm just not sure.
Well, then you're not sure. Forget about it for now.
Yeah, she's just right under the bed. We'll chill for a couple of minutes. Want to get a kebab? The fuck do you mean forget about it?
If there really is a person there, you can't save them anyway. Enjoy the last few minutes of freedom before you get put in jail.
Blunt way of putting it. Okay. Man, you could be on a coin. Look at that side profile. Very, distinguished features. It was cool outside, but this cold was pleasantly chilling on the skin. I can't say I was uncomfortable. I wanted to fall asleep right on Marana's shoulder at that moment and never wake up. I feel very cozy with her. Suddenly, I remembered a movie where a girl changed other people's lives for the better. Even though she was an introvert, she was happy for other people. I would like to be that kind of girl. To be positive and help others despite everything not being great for me. Because in the end, other people also helped her. Or I would like to be a movie director and create movies that would help people, or write books. I love writing stories. You know, I could be a movie screenwriter in an alternate life. That sounds very interesting.
Don't make me laugh. Many want it, but only a few achieve it.
But imagine how cool it would be to come up with a story that deeply affects someone, where it changes their life. It would be the greatest achievement of my life, to change someone's life for the better.
For the better? That's a subjective concept. Good and evil are subjective.
True, but the interpretation is up to the audience. So I could write a story. They could come up to my book signing, be like, yo man, your fucking book, how to talk, what was the fucking title? I'm gonna show the title, show the book on the screen. This shit changed my life. I murdered 5 women. And my life's great. I would be like, wow. I'm glad I made your life better. And then I would like very quickly just fucking call help, you know? But like, he's happy. You know? Subjective. Well, I have standard concepts of good and evil.
Even so, everyone has different standards. What seems for the better to you might seem for the worse to many. You understand what I mean?
Kind of. But then how do I understand it? What is good in all senses?
Not at all. Every person is different. What can you do?
You can tailor stories for specific groups of people.
Someone engages in charity, and for them...
You can brown nose a bit.
While someone else kills people and considers it charity, as it frees people from a terrible life.
That's what I just said. I made the same comparison. Oh my god, am I mentally ill too? I think I might be. And who do you want to be?
Me? Well, you came up with quite the question. How can I handle it? I'm not so thoroughly thought out as a personality. Whatever you come up with, that's what I will be.
My little gimp. I don't know. I think you could be a doctor. You're very calm and intelligent.
Are you kidding? Can you imagine me in that doctor's attire? That's too funny.
Bitch, I could see you in a little nurse's outfit for certain. Yes, I imagined it. And you look very amusing.
What kind of doctor would I be if I don't have normal fingers?
True, can we swing back around to the finger situation? How are we gonna be lovers if I don't know what your fingers look like? By the way, what's with them? If I'm not mistaken, you told me earlier that you'd explain it. I might be wrong, but...
That... Yes, I remember. These are gloves. My hands are burnt. That's why I wear gloves. I don't want you to see that. My hands look terrible.
What happened? How did it happen?
A fire, obviously.
Well, it could have been an exhaust pipe, you know? Okay.
Don't you feel it strange when you imagine me and ask such questions?
But you look so real. As if you have your own secrets, and you're unusual. Ambiguous, I would say. I still haven't figured out what role you play in my life. You seem both good and bad at the same time. I don't know.
Thanks for the compliment, but Because you still can't decide who I am for you. You don't know yourself. How can you create a constant personality for me?
By the way, how can I distinguish what's real and what's not?
To distinguish, you need to think. Assume something. Think critically. What could really happen and what sounds illogical and unrealistic? Only in the end will you find out what's true and what's not. So, just believe what you believe.
I believe I did not kill my mother and she is not under the bed, therefore I cannot go to prison. Judge, courtroom adjourned. Knock, knock. Man, he just manifested himself out of prison time. That's crazy. Actually, I'm very comfortable with you and I could probably spend a whole lifetime like this. It will be hard for me to part with you. If I do, you know what? To myself. You know what to myself? Huh?
No, it shouldn't. You're liberating both yourself and me. You're doing a good thing.
But we could lie and talk like this forever, couldn't we? I don't need anything more in life, just a friend who can listen and support. And I can do the same for you.
We can't talk like this forever. We'll run out of topics before an hour passes.
I don't know if you ever thought about the concept of time travel. It's quite a deep one. Maybe you're right.
Okay, let's go home now.
Okay. As soon as I set foot on the threshold, a storm of emotions suddenly overcame me. I began to think about my future, and each thought pierced me into pieces, knowing that I won't achieve anything in life. I'll be a nobody. Such thoughts often bring me down to earth, reminding me of my worthlessness.
What happened? Why did you stop? What are you thinking about?
Aren't you in my brain, bitch? Can't you decode it? I'm thinking of unaliving myself. I will decide to do it again.
Why?
Because I don't want to exist in this world. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to feel pain, disappointment. I'm a coward.
A sensible decision. Thank you.
I was really expecting a bit more pushback on this, but never mind. For what?
For freeing me. For no longer having to be obligated to you.
But I'm doing it more for myself. I'm sad to say goodbye to you. Thank you for supporting me in the last minutes of my life.
You're welcome. You imagined me to behave this way, didn't you? Apparently, you desperately wanted support and learned to control your hallucinations. Are you scared?
A little. But it's not my first time doing this, right? I should be confident about it. But now, I'm thinking about what my life could have been. Maybe I can change for the better. To live life, enjoying every moment, to do what I like. And these thoughts disturb me. What if I'm making the wrong decision? What if everything could turn out differently? What if tomorrow everything gets better and I don't live to see it?
No. How can everything be good for you? You will never cure your schizophrenia no matter how much you want it. Even if theoretically possible, you would still have mental disorders that would still serve as a catalyst for suicide. Or am I saying something wrong?
Unfortunately, you're telling the truth. There won't be any magical moment. No person will save me. There's nothing that will change me. But I still hope for it. Do you understand? All this time I've been lying. All this time I've been living my days in hopes. Hopes that things will eventually get better. But it only got worse. And it's just hard for me to make such a decision. I don't know what awaits me if I do it. I'm afraid of the unknown. I'm now also worried about possibly harming my family members, who might still be alive. What if I have someone, but I just can't remember them? I'm unsure. Should I do it? Fuck, dude, don't give me this decision. What the fuck? It's the argument of psychiatric hospital or prison. And then freedom. That's all that's going through my head. We've done a bad thing regardless. And, you know, if we're speaking about selfish interests, suicide is definitely the easiest of the two. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. With uncertain. Oh, don't say with uncertainty. That makes me look like an asshole. Fuck, I take it back. With uncertainty, I still took the knife and made a sudden movement. Strangely, at first, I didn't understand what I had done. This weird feeling of freedom, perhaps? And then a sharp pain. It was as if I had stabbed with all the knives in the world, and I started to feel an insane pain inside. Wait, where did we stab? Why'd you stab at such a silly... Also, why didn't we just do pills again? Why didn't we... I see crimson blood on my hands. I feel the blood creeping into my lungs, taking away my last hopes for life. I'm dying. My eyelids were closing as I was losing consciousness. I held on with all my strength. But at one moment,
It's hard for me to say goodbye to you. I think we could always be together.
You bitch! You literally just told me to free you. You asshole! You gaslit me!
Have fun, cook different dishes together, and admire the sky. I want to see.
Fucked up. Instant regret. Instant regret. Oh, no! No! Not the little bad boy! Me too. You're really sweet. I like you, although I wish you could stay with me forever. I still value your decisions. You have always been strong. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, can I play with you? Yes, of course you can. We'll play a game. Close your eyes and count to 500. By that time we'll hide and you can come find us. Oh. Their look seemed very kind, like they finally wanted to be friends with me. I counted to 500, but they were all still there. Damn, I didn't think she could count to such high numbers. Count again. But guys, I already counted. You just don't want to be friends with me, right? Did you finally get it? Go away, we don't need crazies as friends. Oh my god. Mom, the kids in the yards don't want to be friends with me.
Those kids, they are scum. You should know that, right? Don't listen to them.
Can I play with Mom?
Oh, dear, unfortunately, no. I have to run to work now, but I promise when I come back, we'll play, okay?
Okay. Oh, this is so sad. Holy fuck. Hooray, you're back. Mom, you promised to play with me. Darling, I'm so tired, honestly. Mom had a really hard day. I'll make some food now and we can lie down together. Is that okay with you? Okay. After watching TV for a bit, Mom instantly fell asleep. I was left alone again. Not that I felt sadder. I don't know what I felt. Maybe loneliness? I understand that Mom had a lot of things to do and she's great at handling everything, but a little bit of an ego-ish in me wanted some attention. Well, it's just you and me now. You're plush, I know. But I wish I could really talk to you. All I can do is hug me, right? All you can do is hug me, right? I wonder why you have wings. Are you gonna fly away from me too? Just kidding. I know you can't fly away. You're just a simple plush. And the aerodynamics of your fat fucking head wouldn't allow it with such tiny wings. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely that I could cry and open my heart to a plush toy. Why does everything in life happen like this? Why can't everything just be good? I just don't understand. Why is there so much pain in living? Why? Why is everyday agony for me? Why? Sorry. I can't sleep again. Even your hugs don't help. As a child, I would fall asleep immediately just by looking at you. It's hard to live when the only escape from reality is sleep, and even that you can't get. Oh my god, this fucking sucks. Oh, you shouldn't do this to yourself. You're the best person I've ever met. I know you might think badly of yourself, but I know you're a wonderful person. As soon as you grow up, you'll leave your parents' house, move into your own apartment, and you'll live well. Just wait. I really believe that you'll make it. You have to believe in yourself. I understand you. I might be selfish, but it would be damn painful to lose you. You're the only person I've truly opened up to. Please don't do this. It's painful to see how cruel people can be. Watching memes, playing games, I wasted my life at least slightly to alleviate the loneliness. Probably my last hope became my hallucinations. I started to control them. Sometimes it worked, and sometimes my mind played tricks on me. Overall, I was happier than now. Over time, I got sick of playing games and interacting online. I cut off all ties with people. I read books, improved myself, drew and tried to write stories, but unfortunately, with each story, I wanted to kill myself. Unalive myself. I didn't like anything I did. Every time it seemed like I was creating a terrible story, and the scariest thing was that I didn't know how to fix it. In the end, I burned out. I couldn't write or draw anymore. What's the point in a hobby if you don't enjoy it? I forced myself and only felt negative emotions. Over time, it all acclimated inside me, like now. You, the player, are probably wondering what is true and what is not in this story, right? A little bit. I really did try to end my life at the beginning. I really lost my memory after the stress. But unfortunately, I was not very experienced, and I first drank a week's sleeping pills. Secondly, I took them in a relative small amount, and thirdly, there was no chance of dying from them. After that, I most likely made up a story, just like one. I hope for that at least. And I believe that you will make it. Just don't give up, please. Congratulations, you've completed the game with a neutral ending. That's a neutral ending? I sincerely hope you enjoyed it and that you'll be really kind to other people. Thank you for playing the game. Give it another shot to try multiple endings. I also want to say a big thank you to some people. Without them, this game would have stayed just a dream. Voicing, Lauren, Kong, Marana, Vivid, Demon, editing, Blizzard. Lots of people worked on this game. Made with red pie. Thank you again. Goodbye, and please take care of yourself. Holy shit, dude. That was a neutral ending? That was a pretty fucking rough ending for a neutral. What the fuck is the bad ending? Oh my god. Well, I guess we'll find... That was a 2-hour recording. Oh, I spoil you, don't I? I guess I'll make another video and I'll just get the endings and we'll kind of see what happens. But I won't do it in this video because it'll be a very long video otherwise. But holy shit, dude, what a fucking roller coaster. That was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Ring that bell, give it a like, subscribe if you want to watch other videos like this. Yeah. Have a good evening, good day, good week, good life. Catch you in the next one. Appreciate ya.